sending you in deep, so be on your guard. Scanners indicate particularly rich veins of morkite and gold further down. Bring it back, boys.
Rock and stone, bend your backs to take your gold. Dark and dirt is what we know. Deep in rock is where we go. Tunnel long, all the while I'll sing this song. There's dirt to shift and bugs to hit. I wouldn't trade any of it. Bugs that fly and bugs that crawl in the air and on the wall. Web and acid, shell and bone. Watch that bolt dead for she blows. Heave ho for rock and stone. Bend your backs to take your gold. Dark and dirt is what we know. Deep in rock is where we go. Sugar red to take the pain. Platform up that nitro vein.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. Welcome to unusual Friday stream. Welcome in live. Welcome in Jacob. Welcome and thank you live for the 15 stream streak. Good evening, Jacob. How have you been? So, as I plan to make it short stream, because we're gonna basically react to the video that GSG broadcasted. I've been well. Had a birthday 2 days ago. Ooh, so happy! Well then, happy birthday to you live. Sorry, I didn't know, but now I do. Except next year comes by and I'm gonna forget again. But nonetheless, happy birthday to you live. A bit tired, but thankfully it's almost the weekend. Yeah. So yeah. It's been... What I want to say, basically it's been a crazy Monday for me. Mostly caused by the what just happened tonight before I return home. Because, you know, basically I usually have like sketching courses on Fridays. And I don't usually have time to stream after returning, but basically I'm making the stream an exception and also short one. So don't expect me to go long. Although you'll never happen. So yeah, basically I had my art piece done. And I was basically like just about to return home. And I entered the train only to basically realize I forgot to take the art piece with me. So yeah, basically I asked my mom to get me to the location where I left. It wasn't that far away, like 8 kilometers. It's like 15 minutes by car, if not less. But what I basically realized, basically they still managed to clear the bag that with my art on it. So luckily the art has been salvaged. Art has been salvaged, just, you know, it's been only folded. But and a bit slight paper damage, but otherwise, at least it's salvaged. So... Did the sound alert play? Because I didn't hear anything. This could be mean that OBS is being a bitch. So to speak. At least it clapped, yes. Yeah. Yeah, at least it played, but I didn't hear it for some reason. But at least it got sent to the stream. I played upload for the artwork being saved, yeah. Yeah. Good thing I just basically went there today. Because if I went there tomorrow, I think it'd be lost forever. Forever trashed or something. So that was quite a crazy Friday. Crazy end of the Friday for me. But hey, at least I am live streaming. And I definitely can feel that code is getting... That the code is arriving. That the winter is coming. Just hopefully I don't get sick or anything. So, yeah. But hey, at least I got some decent sleep compared to yesterday, which I got like 4 hours of sleep. This one it was like 6 hours. So, yeah. Anyways, without prolonging, I'm gonna show my self pony. Myself. Ow. Hi, Pinky.
You're so cute, AC.
I am not cute. 2004 times. What the fuck? How is this possible? Oh my goodness. Punked. How dare you? So, because you're so cute, that's how. His cuteness is over 2,000. No. Can we go minus 2,000? Because I am just a regular earth pony with a goatee. So, yeah. 7,000 to go? Oh my goodness. For the meme. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So, looks like next con I'm gonna wear the t-shirt of Pinky saying that Ace is cute. And also... And for the 2.5k, I'm gonna go with wearing the cute sign. Is that the deal for you? So anyways, what I'm gonna do on stream is gonna basically do like some sort of like reaction of the Ghost Ship Games on the Horizon broadcast that they did yesterday. I could watch it, but I was like away from home, so we're just basically gonna do a delayed basically live reaction. Would I say basically delayed live reaction, but you know. The stream was yesterday, I couldn't watch it, so... Yeah. I've seen what they teased and I'm not spoiling anything. Well, I saw that one, two bits told that I've been also spoiled bits, and also at least I know that biggest highlights have been basically revealed. So yeah. So yeah, and they're gonna probably say it just at the start. Let me just tell you that I sort of peeked of what just happened. So yeah. Anyways, I think since I'm basically also gonna have my, at least hoping so, to have from some friends on VC, but it's very unlikely, but we'll see. But yeah, I know basically DRG related stuff is mentioned. That's the spoiler. I got spoiled. So yeah. Okay, chat. So I guess without prolonging any further, I can just move to the unmute on Discord, and also unmute switch to this scene. Okay. Guess it's not working. Device not connected or not available? What the fuck do you mean? Okay. Okay. Chat. Okay, do you see anything? Yeah, basically I know it basically got skipped. I had to skip because, you know, the intro lasts 8 minutes, so yeah. Now the question is, will you be able to hear anything? So okay, maybe I should first maybe hide this and implement audio output. Okay, so I'm gonna play, and I just need you guys if you can hear anything. So I'm not sure if I also should probably have subtitles too. So okay, so do you hear it? There's sound. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Hello and welcome to another On the Horizon. My name is Mikkel Martin Petersen, and I am the game director of Deep Rock Galactic and Rocore. And with me I have...
Hi. Hey chat, I'm Mike.
Okay, maybe I should probably disable subtitles.
Game designer on both
Closed captions.
and Rocore.
Yeah. And we are here today to talk about Deep Rock Galactic and Rocore.
Look, they have plushy Molly.
Cliche. We got good news and bad news for you. And let's start off with the bad news. So
Yes.
Originally we announced that Rocore would be coming out to early access
In
by
November.
by the end of this year. And as things are, we are realizing that that is not going to happen.
No, we have to delay it. We're
No.
delaying it, and we're delaying it until Q2.
Q2 2026.
We need more time. Again, we
I
just
mean,
released
fair.
Alpha 4, and we're very happy with where it went. But we also know,
Yeah.
looking at how much more we still want to do, how much we want to work on, add to the game, we simply don't have time.
Yeah. But we will get back to Rocore. But on to the good news. So the good news is that, and we're super excited about it.
We are very excited about it.
Is coming to Deep Rock Galactic.
Yay!
It's coming soon.
It is.
It's coming very soon.
We are looking at a season 6 for Deep Rock Galactic in Q1 2026.
Yeah, so that is before Rocore goes to early access.
Yeah.
We will release season 6.
Yeah.
This winter.
And so what we're going to do for the show here now is that we are gonna talk about Deep Rock Galactic and Season 6.
Yep.
Then we're gonna take some questions, and then we will move on to talk about Rogue Core
Yes.
and Alpha 4.
Yep.
And
take
some of
more
the new,
questions.
take more questions, and
Just by the way, chat, this broadcast is 1.5 hour long. Fog needs to watch also, yeah.
And last but not least, we'll just talk a little bit about the Deep Rock Survivor that just landed on mobile.
Oh yeah, basically that also happened. Let me tell you that I downloaded the DRG Survivor for my phone, just to basically try it out. I don't plan to basically buy another copy, considering I already have the PC version of it. But I just letting you know you can now download DRG Survivor for to your phones. So that's neat.
But to talk about Season 6,
Yeah, we need some help.
we need some help, and we would like to see Andreas from Invisible Wall on stage.
Hey, Andreas. Let's make some space. Whoop. Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome, Andreas.
Yes.
Yeah, it was basically live recorded, so of course they have to improvise.
So now
Thank
you
you,
are
Miguel.
probably wondering what is he doing here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Hello, everybody.
can you maybe introduce yourself?
It's
Yes,
Andrea.
of course. My name is Andreas Beck. I'm
Andreas.
usually the art director at Invisible Walls,
Huh?
but over the last couple of months, I've had the pleasure to work with these guys, and it's been absolutely amazing so far.
Yeah.
And I think we are all here to talk a little bit about what we have in store for you.
Yes.
So,
But some context.
but some context.
Yes.
So, what is happening is, to just put it out, Invisible Walls and Andreas.
Hold on, chat. Since basically I think I just forgot to always share the screen. There you go.
Are helping us make Season 6 for Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah. So the thing is, we've been, as those of you who have been with us for a while know, we've been trying to both run Deep Rock Galactic, create content, new seasons for that.
Have our
Well-
cake and eat it at the same time. And
Yeah, and it's been hard to have
Ah.
our cake and eat it at the same time. So luckily, Invisible Walls, they are about, I don't know, 10, 12-minute walk away from our office. And
And we
it's a-
know them.
Yes.
Yeah,
personally.
we've been
Yeah,
so-
friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and stars aligned, and we were able to try this out.
Yeah, and I think we sort of like the idea started brewing, like I said.
Actually, almost at the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
the talks began, right?
Yeah.
And then it sort of get around the summer, we settled on it, and then we've been working on it for the last couple
Yeah.
of months.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have stuff to show you.
We do.
That
do.
that has been made. And the thing is that, like, I mean, we here at Ghost Ship, and I assume also that we're very, very, very proud of actually what has been made in this collaboration. We've been working very closely together with
Yeah,
Andreas,
true.
me and Mikkel. We have weekly play sessions and all that stuff. So I think
You're gonna see some amazing stuff.
yes,
pretty soon.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hard, but, yeah.
we're really excited that
Yeah.
we're actually able to restart content development for Deep Rock Galactic.
And I think also
Yay.
you guys have been wanting more content for Deep Rock Galactic for a long time, and so have when we're the same, right? We have also been wanting to see how Deep Rock Galactic could develop.
Hey, I mean, it's our baby. We
it
want
is,
to
Yeah.
and
continue.
and now it's
Ace,
finally happening.
please make Fusey stop this that madness. Ace, please make the Fusey stop this madness. Listen. It's his stream, not mine. So he decides what he's doing. Okay.
I think we should just jump right
Just
in.
jump
Yeah.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Take it away.
Ow.
I think you should.
Ooh, relics of foxes. Oh, so it's basically new. That's how it. So it's no longer basically sequel. Ow. It's no longer. It's no longer. You know. It's no longer basically the sequel of season 5, considering that season 4 and season 2 were basically sequels to season 3 and 1, respectively.
You should.
I can do that.
Yeah.
So we're happy to announce that we're gonna release season 6. It's gonna be called Relics of Huxes, and we've been back and forth on the theme actually for a couple of months in the beginning. Right?
Is
We
it
had a lot of
basically
ideas
still
and
like
we
a
had a lot of
continuation to
thoughts.
Rocco?
But I think from day one, it seemed like you had like something with this.
They basically okay, I just now realized basically they have invisible walls as the death of invisible walls, by the way. I think the same guys who made that basically one game where you basically fight as a family with against the neighbor. I forgot the title of the name. It looked promising though. A very decent change to the season format, yeah. Because as I said, the season 2 and season 4 were basically sequels to season 1 and 3 respectively. With season 2 being basically the expansion for the rivals and season 4 for the Rockpox. So
Theme that sort of latched on to and
yeah.
But it was super cool, right? I mean, I remember you presented like, I don't know, 5 different concepts that were
Yes.
vastly different,
yes, yeah.
right? And I think it was super cool to get some fresh blood,
No, sure.
right, onto
completely.
the Deep Rock Galactic and
That's true,
and you throwing some new ideas into the pool.
And I think this one, I mean, it wasn't called Relics of Foxes then, but
No.
there's something about, like, as we went through it, that one really stuck.
Yeah.
It clicked. We selected a couple to, like, further explore, but this one has really stayed strong throughout, and that's why we ended up with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like also at Invisible Walls, this was.
Yeah, basically, I was also asking if the next season would be basically a sequel to season 5, but I heard it's not going to be. So
management one.
that's a good
committed, but,
change of pace.
It appears that these deep scan missions have sort of started tectonic disturbances throughout Huxes, and a lot of secrets has been uncovered. I think the first big secret that has sort of surfaced is a new biome. Which
Ooh.
is death.
I think it's a
You're
really
so
cool
cute, AC.
I am not
Just
cute.
very quickly.
Hello,
before you
Fidget.
get into
Welcome to the
details of it, I think,
stream.
like,
We're
really
reacting
doing
to
one,
the
right, and we've generally
basically
explored more complex,
Ghost Ship
more,
Games
intricate,
Direct.
Environments with a lot
State of
stuff.
Rock and
I think one of
Stone.
the great things here is that it's going to this more simple.
It is.
Yeah, basically, season 6 is gonna have a new biome.
And I think it's gonna.
How have you been,
it plays
Fidget,
really
by the
nice
way?
already. And I think it is. It feels like a super nice backdrop to just playing Deep Rock.
Oh yeah, I think I saw the fossilized xenoforms. I think this is basically the... Yeah. Alia?
Galactic.
Exactly.
And I think we have done some
I'm
biomes
good.
that are more busy
Yes.
than this one, like Asia Wield or Hollow Bow.
Exactly.
And this is just pretty, and the gameplay just plays amazing in it.
No, I think it's really cool, and it's nice. I mean, I think there's space for both. types of
Starch
biomes,
nuts
like,
and Ludwig!
ended up
Golden
with
Ludwig in
this.
the distance.
And it looks awesome, I think. But
Yeah, we've had so much fun working on it. Like there were a few challenges getting these columns to work and everything, but as it turned out, you have these awesome cases where the enemies sort of crawl from the ceiling down through these columns to the floor and everything, which is super fun. And yeah, we're just having a fun time in this biome, and hopefully
Yeah.
you will as well.
yes.
Of course, we are still working on it, but yeah.
I think like when you
Ooh.
talk about like Relics of Huxes as the title for season 6, I think like one of the underlying themes in the season is gonna be treasure hunting,
Old things.
old things. It's
Bones.
gonna have like we're gonna draw like, I don't know, inspiration
There's a
from
little bit of-
Indiana Jones,
yes.
Tomb Raider, The Mummy. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a little bit old school.
A little bit
idea.
homage to
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
but I think that will be more clear as we show you more images from
Yeah.
Yeah.
from season 6.
And I think, I mean,
Come
if you're
on,
talking
show us
about
what new
biomes,
things we'll try
there's a
to
lot
eat
of
a few
bones and stuff
days.
in there.
Exactly. So this is like a fairly desolate place.
Obviously,
as I
soon
said,
enough,
with some,
considering that the new
shots here.
enemies are here.
But the overarching thing here is that there's a lot of bones in this area, and they are sort of there for a reason, actually. As you will see in a few minutes, there's a story behind these bones. Other than that, it is like this sort of leftover place on Hoxus that has been sort of hidden for centuries.
Okay,
decades,
so
and, it's finally
yes, you wait.
being able to crack it open and see what's in there, which is gonna be super fun.
That loot bug
This-
in the corner.
It's super cool.
I-
And I
I-
like it. Actually looks right because I mean, it also is bringing a new look to some of the stuff.
Actually, I don't know if we should go into that kind of detail, but we did talk a lot about colors right in the beginning as well,
Yes.
and there are a lot of colors in some of the other areas, and I think we were all sort of invested in this idea about going without a lot of colors for this
Yeah.
one. So that is what we've tried to do.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like before, right? I actually really wanted there to be some kind of accent color, and
Yeah.
Mikkel, you were very much pushing for it too. I think I'm happy in the
I
end.
think
that we
it is
went with
just.
this.
I think that would have sort of like removed some of the mood that is in there now. It's
sure.
like
Yeah.
dread, and
Yeah,
it's a lonely place, an abandoned place.
Yeah.
And I think that is. I think you nailed that feeling in the biome.
a dusty place.
Yeah, and also I think the fact that it is very brownish, grayish,
Yeah.
the whole biome.
Yeah.
It allows all the game mechanics we have in a mission, or the minerals and all that, are just like popping.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
true.
Yeah.
super. It looks super amazing.
I
Awesome.
also think it's really cool. I don't. You can, Chad. I don't know. You can probably see in some of the screenshots, but there are these structures along the walls running through it. And last time we were playing last week. I mean, you're actually able to use them for traversal.
Yeah.
So this biome also, you get to actually move through it differently than you
Yeah,
would.
and you
through
can
other
also zip line
Yeah.
to the stalagmites and everything, and yeah, it's fun.
Exactly. So kind of like you also have in Lush Downpour, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like the structure allows a different kind of movement. So I think that's also really fun with this biome as well.
Yeah. And
Now
then-
this is the next part of it, right? Because this place, even though it seems kind of abandoned, it's not fully abandoned. So we are. excited
those
to
Macteras?
introduce a new enemy species in this season. We, through a lot of talking back and forth, we've found out that it's the Osirans, and they come in different shapes and sizes. What we will take you through first is the Osiran scrap, and it's these small buggers.
Ozarans.
And actually, I think
So they're basically
the beginnings,
beetles.
they were just crawling around, and then Mikkel and Mike suggested that why don't they fly as well? So we tried
horror.
that out, and they became even more annoying, but it was also kind of fun. So we stuck with it.
Rhinoceros
it's
beetle.
very good to
Yeah.
give also context in terms of the combat
Yeah.
situation where these guys sit, right?
Bolt
they
driller
are
for
small. They're bigger
for
than,
comparison.
swarmers, right? They're a bit smaller than grunts, but they're in a like in a
Bolt
situation
driller.
because you gave them this armor.
Yeah.
So they are actually armored on their back.
Yes.
So in that case, right, they are actually harder to kill than grunts right
That's
now.
true, yes.
We're still playing, by the way.
There's a little bit of balance. And I know
still
like,
ongoing.
today we turned down the amount of them a little bit
Okay.
because
yeah.
they were, but yeah, it's the details,
Yeah.
but we'll work it out.
Yeah,
I think it's
but-
sort of like the brief for us that, I mean, could we have like swarmers,
Yes.
like a huge amount of enemies that are crawling at you,
Yes.
and now
exactly.
also flying at you, right?
Yeah,
And then I think when we've been playing it, we felt that they were too cool to just really dispose of very
Yes.
quickly.
Yes.
And then we have been sort of like.
Could
saying, okay,
this be
how can
also
we
be
make it
basically
more,
mutations of Fester fleas?
more health, armor.
Exactly. But when they fly, right?
That
they
explains-
they expose
Yes,
themselves.
exactly, yeah.
So they become like moving targets, right? But ones that are easier to kill, though perhaps sometimes harder to hit. And I think it's really cool because they are bringing this kind of behavior that we currently don't have in any. We have it with the Gniffer and like the Fester flea.
That explains why the
yeah.
killing them is
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
most important.
And
Then we have the
Yeah.
Scrap's cousin, a little big bear.
Fester flea attack,
One,
yeah.
If you have
Maybe it's their evolution.
This one is sort of the new bear trap of Huxies. So it doesn't sit in the ceilings as the cave leech. This one
Oh.
hides beneath the ground.
Oh,
Lies in wait, and you will come across this once in a while.
You're gonna love it.
They're gonna love it.
Hopefully, yes.
Reed hated it.
There's gonna be mixed feelings probably, but we are having a lot of fun with it right now.
It's
But
basically
yeah, the idea is that if you get too
the
close,
ground
it
cave leech.
pulls you down, and then your friends have to help you out. And you are actually able to locate them if you are
Yeah, ahead of
paying
time.
aware.
Right?
Yeah, ahead of time. If
Okay,
you are
so-
paying aware, paying close attention, but I think a
So,
lot of the
look up,
situation
Lookout,
also
look up
needs
is
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
also is as
Yeah.
important
That's
as
also
lookout, look
You guys
down.
also did a thing like so, right? Because again, it does have some similarities with the cave leech, obviously, right? Ground cave leech or whatever. But
Yeah.
You also did a thing that after it kills the dwarf, right? Unlike the cave leech, which of course are stationary and they stay, so you have a dead dwarf and then you come to rescue them, and then the cave leech comes and get you.
Yes.
Therefore, check above. This one does something different. Can
Yes.
you explain that?
Yeah, so what we're trying out right now is that it grabs you and it takes you down, and then there's a window for your friends to kill it.
Yeah.
But if it manages to kill off the dwarf before your friends get to it, then it makes like finish you off, and then it digs itself down again. And then it sort of moves, relocates to a place in the vicinity, so that you should sort of, before you just dive into.
Okay,
it,
for
just
a moment I
rescue
thought
them, you should
they're gonna
probably
yeet you.
around in the
Yeah,
area.
Where does it
exactly.
go?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's
So,
gonna be fun.
but
I should add that
I think
what you're looking
that's
on, like throughout this entire presentation, is sort of still work in progress. So everything is prone to change in look and
Yes.
functionality. Of
But I think if you out there are scared of this thing, we can add that we're also doing a warning, right? With
Yes.
it?
No,
Yeah,
these guys.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We
No,
added a
That
warning.
is,
Yeah, so you will not get rid of them necessarily. They will probably pop up now and
Yeah.
then.
yeah.
Yes, and then you can get a double warning with these guys and the cave leeches.
But their natural habitat is the new biome, right?
Yes, that's true. Yeah. That is true.
okay. So they're only exclusive to this biome.
Next up. Yes,
There's also
I think this
a new
is
mission.
Heavy excavation.
So we did pitch a few ideas. Actually, I think
A mobile
we pitched
floor
a lot of
cave leech.
different ideas.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit of a coincidence that one of them that we pitched also resonated a lot with you, and we actually found files in the project from 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
That sort of.
it's kind
yeah,
of funny.
Yeah.
So, but maybe take to the mission,
Yes,
then I can talk
I
a little
get-
bit
yes.
about.
So the new mission again, tectonic disturbances. Everything has been shaken up, and all of a sudden, new things started to appear.
Yes.
And management is of course super happy about that. And if you jump to the next one, you will now be able to play the mission called Heavy Extraction. And in this one, you are sent down to Hoxus to dig up these big pieces of resonite. And if you look
Resonite.
that up on Wikipedia, you will find that it's amber. Whether there's something inside of it, management will not disclose as of this writing, but time will maybe tell.
Yeah. So basically,
the mission you just
management
down
won't
to
tell us
dig up,
anything as usual.
You can either do that by pickaxe or by the driller, of course. And
Or dead packing the thing.
yeah, that's true. Yes,
You can do that as well.
yeah, that's
And
true.
I think just very quickly, because one for me.
Okay,
very
so I
important
see.
about this mission
They're
is that it
just
has a
like
mission called,
the conference go. They're
we've
gonna
been
have
using it
the
before, obviously, and
This-
generally they have been escalating in complexity as we've been trying to find new things for players to do, new cave structures for players to explore, and very often it becomes like a checklist of things to do,
Yeah.
or a lot of machinery is involved. You're building things, or you're hacking things, or whatever. And I think what's really cool with this one that you guys did is that this is coming a little back more towards the simple exploration missions that we have.
Mining expedition and Econ, I
Yeah.
think is
Yeah.
is
Exactly,
the
and I
one.
think especially mining expedition, because to find these, you don't have a tool to find them. They're not on the terrain scanner, right? I mean, you are exploring a cave, you're moving through it. The cave structure is different from mining expedition, right? With a heavy extraction, right now you're working kind of like a sort of ring
Yes.
idea there. But you're moving through it, so the team can split up, the team can go together, but you have to eyeball it, right? You have to find these things. They're not very difficult to find, just like Morkite isn't difficult to find. But the point is that you are much more present in the cave, and you're just moving through it. Waves happen, you find one, and then you start digging.
digging, yeah, and it goes in hand with the whole overarching theme here, which is treasure hunting.
Exactly.
okay.
Relic hunting.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but the
Big
funny
gem
thing-
hunt.
The thing you said in the beginning,
Yeah.
it's actually, I think it's so old, this idea no, but maybe you should tell about what is the
Yes,
blue thing
so
on the side.
yeah, of course, yeah. So the first step is to dig it free, and then at some point you've excavated it if not enough to get to the next stage.
Yeah.
And in this stage, you have to attach lift rockets to this big thing, and a lift pod is sent down in the vicinity somewhere, and then you have to go get these lift thrusters and work together to get them down on the rest.
Oh, so it's basically like with
Just
Streetlight.
briefly, of course, if you're playing solo, right, the idea is the Basco can help you dig it out, and of course, as always, Basco can also help you carry things, right? So you can always laser
Yay.
these and he'll grab it.
Yeah, so
And I think
I like this approach.
rockets have been in the project,
Yeah,
right?
so-
In some sense.
So I mean, I actually think
That's not-
right after I
so-
designed Molly,
Yeah.
I actually had this idea that, I mean, Molly could carry all the smaller debris you were mining with your pickaxe, and then I had the idea, well, hey, what if the dwarves are finding like huge rocks or huge mineral pieces that they need to get off planet? How are we doing that, right? And then I actually made a design for lift rockets. And I got so far as it was like some of the first voice recordings I even did with Javier for the dwarves. So we actually had these very old
Yes, and then they
recordings.
stayed buried for all these years.
And then we got onto other things, and it never made it. But finally, it's a dream come true.
Yes.
Now
Yes,
they're actually
exactly.
there. 8 years in the making.
Yeah.
No. But it's a cool mission. It's fun, and I really like how it plays.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean,
It's
still ongoing refinement. You can see the graphics, of course, not finished at all.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything you're seeing here. But I think it's
That's the beauty of basically
Yeah, no,
work in
like
progress.
This treasure hunting aspect of it,
Yeah.
that you are
Treasure hunting, yay.
told where they are, and you just basically need to keep your eyes open and go to the
Yes.
to the mines.
So once you've attached all the lift thrusters, you of course have to get it off the planet, and you just go back to the lift pod, and then the laser show starts. 'Cause you
Ooh.
have to get out, right? And
Yeah.
and the cave
so
has
these are like
ceilings.
a laser drill
Yes,
kind of thing going
exactly.
on here.
So
Laser drills.
cooked up, or management has cooked up a new device where these lasers can help to get this resonite mass out.
Hey,
It's
so
much more
basically,
modern than what the drop pod is doing.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Well, you know,
But,
Something like the
yeah,
drop pod.
developing all the time, right?
Something like drop pod.
It
I love
works. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Something like drop pod from Reclaimers.
Yeah.
Because from what I saw, it's basically
A couple of times, and then
And you can ride it.
yes.
At least we have been able to ride it previously.
we have we
yay.
have a few.
Yeah, you can ride it.
We have to solve some challenges, but hopefully we will manage.
I'm sure you
We
will.
have also sent Molly off once, I think, and also
So how many are in a mission?
right now we have it. So depending on the length, you can do between 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think last time we
And-
played it was 3.
2 and 4, okay.
Often it comes to 3, which is sort of roughly 20-25 minutes, right? Depending on how quickly you find them. And
And I also think, like Mike talked briefly before,
Yeah.
about the generation of the caves and how we do
yes,
that.
yeah.
And if you don't know, I mean, all missions in Deep Rock Galactic have their own rules for how a cave is generated that supports the way the mission is playing.
Yeah.
And it also helps generating a different experience when you go down, right? And we compared it before to Mining Expedition and Egg Hunt, that is also just a search for minerals, right? That you need to locate yourself. But Mining Expedition is very linear. You start point A and you go to point B, and then you mine Morkite on the way.
Yes.
And Egg Hunt is more like an open area with some tunnels that goes around, where you have to
Yeah.
explore a more, I don't know.
There isn't a path to follow.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
a
And,
content.
Yeah.
and we're doing our own thing here. This mission is also getting its own set of procedural generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on what we do there, that can also add to the time
Exactly.
it takes
that's
to
true.
play the mission, or how complicated it is to play the mission.
Yes.
So it's something we're still experimenting with.
No, and we've tried some very cool but very complicated cave structures to fall through. And of course, there is space for stuff like that with high complexity missions being rolled. I feel like Mark has been showing this picture now like 5 times or something.
We can-
so
yeah,
let's
we
talk
can
about
move
let's
on.
talk about
Yeah.
this guy, the event, the season event. I
Yes.
think you should.
Yeah, I can kick it off, and then so this one people will probably recognize. This is just a placeholder enemy, of course. It's a colored grunt, but once we are ready with season 6, this will be a Ossuran bone collector, And what you will be seeing now is sort of a walkthrough of the season event that's going to be for season 6.
Yep.
And you of course play this to get the season resource and yeah, but we'll get to
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
So throughout all of Hoxes, when you go down on a mission, you might run into this fellow. Once you see it, it's important that you sort of keep track of it and go for it. Once you do, though, it's very swift. It's not aggressive. Instead, it will actually flee. So you.
Okay, so it's basically like
Then at some point it begins to flee, and then you have.
it's
to sort of
basically like Holy Hoarder.
win.
Yeah. Quick disclaimer: it doesn't leave sprinkles.
Oh, it
Or,
doesn't.
I mean, it does now, but it won't.
Yeah.
It's gonna leave something else. There is gonna be a
I
trade.
was gonna say, how does
No
it get in there?
sprinkles,
Yeah.
no.
Actually leave it in like this.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let's see.
We are gonna
Poor-
experiment with
poor
different
Pinky.
sprinkles, I think, but for
No
now,
sprinkles for Pinky.
and they are cute.
Yeah.
So please, you follow the track. Good old small hunt or tracking
Yeah, track it
exploration.
down.
Figure out where it went right.
Depending
and,
on what it.
Oh
it's
my
doing,
goodness.
Right? If it's like
It's-
footprints. or
Follow the
if it's
sprinkles.
leaving, I don't know.
But you are
slime
tracking it.
or-
You are tracking it, right?
Yeah,
You're-
so it's gonna leave something, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So once you get to the point where the
I'm sure
trail
someone
ends,
will bot them
you
in once the
get to-
season comes out. Yeah. Make
everything
Pinky
this time
happy.
around is that you actually don't have to do all the digging because it appears that all these Osirans are actually doing a lot of digging throughout Hoxes. So the shaking of Hoxes has sort of led to these Osirans spread out.
Yep.
And being bone collectors by nature, they have started to collect bones in all the different biomes. So once you attacked it and followed it to its chambers, you can sort of begin to get in and explore these additional cave systems that actually spawns next to the caves.
Yeah.
So you will begin to go into these small tunnels and figure out what's in there.
Exactly. And but of course, I mean, they're not empty, right? So in there is more Osirans waiting.
Yes.
Ooh.
The good thing management found that when you have these chambers of bone material
Okay.
that lies around,
I guess this is
over
basically
time they
like
crystallize
Mm.
into
Holy
these
Hoarder
crystals,
meets
which is
Lost
awesome.
Equipment.
And
That's
right
neat.
here is like the first version of Osium, and you go into these rooms, and then you dig them free.
Yeah.
But these are also areas where there are increased Osiran activity.
Yeah.
So you cannot simply just go in there and expect to take these pieces out without having a fight.
No, and I mean, that's one of the things I liked about this event, the way you guys made it, because normally we do defenses, right? Or at least we have, not all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
We've, with the rivals, we've also had offensive events, but here you're actually you're raiding a small
Yes.
cave system, right? You're trying to like breach into it and get deeper as these enemies come. So I think for me it was a really nice shift.
I
It's
see.
a little different, yeah.
Yeah.
And it also again has this treasure hunting
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
to it, right?
Yes.
That there is like a secret room or cave
Exactly,
in the mines that you need to uncover and
Yes.
go into
Yeah.
and raid.
Exactly. Yes. And then
Yeah.
there's
then you get
a
the
couple of
stuff.
more shots, and then you hand it into
Yeah.
a molly, and then you move forward with the mission. Of course, once
Yes.
you've cleared these.
And
these tunnels.
it's placeholder.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see here.
And also just quick context. So for anybody who's a new player or joining us, so just regularly, these season events, right? Every season we've been releasing has an event. These tie into the performance pass that each season has, right? You progress through that in various ways, and by doing events, you get some kind of mineral, or you get something, depending on the season, that then gives you scrip, which is kind of like this currency that you're using inside this performance
Yes.
pass to unlock the cosmetic tree element.
Yes,
right?
we know how it works.
So that's what this is for.
You know, script is actually a real thing, right?
Yeah, it's like in like mining towns, right?
Yeah, where they didn't have real money, and then they were actually paying the workers, the miners.
Okay, so
in
script is not made up.
Token money.
Yeah. Only usable there. It's like,
Only usable there. Yeah. So,
yay!
Never knew that script is real.
But
Yeah.
you learn something new every day.
That's
Yes. This is an educational channel as well.
Exactly.
yeah, but that of course brings us to the performance pass.
Yes.
Because
And-
as with any season,
Ooh.
this one comes with a complete new performance pass as well.
And I love the framework you guys made. I think
That's a nice framework indeed.
This is work in progress as well, but this is the direction of the new framework.
The shotgun looks
It's
sick
all
though.
Diesel driven, and it's sort of we've tried to take it a little bit back and also paying homage to some of the references for this entire season.
Yeah.
And hopefully a lot of you will like it. At least we in the
Wait,
team
guns-
really
gun
enjoy
touchables?
making this one. So yeah, having a lot of
So
fun.
this
with
is
it.
guns like Grandpa.
Yeah,
just like
it's all-
Grandpa used to
yeah,
have,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically
So-
they're
it's super-
making that framework
And of
look
course,
sick.
it's coming with other stuff, right?
I just got
Yeah.
a cramp.
Oh, shit.
Oh no! Okay, stretch it out. No, but there, of course,
yeah.
yeah. There's and you got
Yeah, I
new
think
cosmetics.
a lot of people is asking for hats, right? So of
Yeah.
course there will be hats, but there will also be other stuff.
Yeah.
There's gonna be paint jobs, pickaxes,
the usual
different-
stuff.
The usual stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, just very quickly, as usual, again, for those that don't know, or just anything, like, I mean, we have this performance pass, and it is running in this like season pass kind of structure, but it is completely free, and there's no kind of anything. Just if you don't know.
As
So I
as
think
it
that
should
was,
be.
what we
That
had
was-
to show you of
Bye, Pinky.
season 6 of
Yeah.
Deep Rock Galactic coming in Q1 2026. And I think right now we are ready to actually take some questions from the chat.
Yes.
And I don't know, Mark, are you ready to?
Yeah. Hey, chat.
Give us the first
So
one.
I'll be pulling some questions from both YouTube and Twitch, but to make me and Jacob's lives a bit easier, just preface your question with the word "question" in brackets, because then Jacob can search for him. We got our first question here is from Filthy Little Goblin, and he asks over on Twitch, will some of the new bugs be tameable?
No, like Steve. I mean, it. Steve, everybody wants to like everything to be tameable.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're not. It's just the.
Never
If
change.
you try to pet them, you'll lose your hand.
Yes. Answer is no.
I think it's been answered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me
No,
find
Steve.
Another one.
No new Steve. I still like the Steve.
We've got a question from Knight of Bane. What will swarms... Hold on, it's here. What will swarms be like in heavy excavations? On a timer or triggered by something the player does? Or will there not be swarms?
We've been
answer?
talking about this,
Yeah.
and I don't think we've settled on anything specifically yet. But as it is right now, you have usual swarms
On
and
a
then
timer.
on a
right?
timer, and then we have like an increased what's it called, like risk of a smaller swarm spawning during the excavation. You're
Yeah.
making a lot of noise
Exactly.
after all.
So basically, it's
only
like
fair
point
that you're
extraction.
making up stuff.
I think that plays really well. So I mean,
Yeah.
I think that actually may be what we stick with. Again, we're continuously playing. It's our process, right? We iterate all the time.
Yeah.
So
But it goes a little bit to this thing about like,
Yeah.
I mean, the swarms that are coming by a timer, and it has nothing to do with the mission. The nice thing about having a system like that
Yeah.
is that it becomes more unreliable what is going on, right?
Mm.
I mean, you can be in the middle of the thing, and then suddenly a swarm hits,
Yes.
or if a swarm haven't been
Yeah.
hitting you for a long time, maybe you should wait a little bit to do stuff and so on. So I think there's something nice about not having it too much tied to the events you
Yes.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. Ooh, next.
Next question. Will your team have to dig out dwarfs who were pulled into the ground by the leech?
It's not the leech. It's the.
The
Pit jaw. Yeah,
Pit
it's
jaw.
the Osserin pit jaw. Actually, we talked about this just the other day,
Yeah.
and
Could be cool.
so right now
Could be cool.
the dwarf, if dead, just lies in the bottom of the pit, and then you can run down. Part of me really like this idea about it being a sort of pulled even further down, but
I think we should try it. I think we should try it.
I think it's worth a shot.
So the question is, of course, I'm just saying, features don't come without challenges,
No,
right?
that's true. Yeah.
And we just talked about it. So, but one thing that could be problematic with it, like working like that, would be in solo.
But
Yeah,
then
that's
Bosco can dig you out first,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
like an awkward. Then carry your
And they
body.
carry you.
Oh my goodness. Imagine.
All right, next
we've
one.
got a question from Cisco over on YouTube. Will you rework some of the perks? Most of them don't do anything special.
I take that personally. But no, there is no plan right now to do a perk rework, a perk system rework. There's also actually no plans to do any kind of big balance anything right now. We're very much focusing on getting again right this mission, the biome.
Yeah,
and
the
then,
I think the perks are working fine for me.
future seasons, then we need to figure out how we can do this so that we can actually do the balancing in a way that like we don't want to do it like quickly, half-assed, and it is a big job, right? I mean, just
I also think that I want to add here
Yeah.
that I mean, it is a pretty huge task for a new team who haven't been sitting with the project and working with it to just like take over.
Yeah.
Here is what Mike and I and the rest of the team here at GSG Game has been working on for 8 years.
Yeah.
Here, go and do something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's
we did talk about perks, secondary overclock, stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
think we early in the project, we agreed that that's not for the first.
It's not the perks don't work. It's just some aren't worth taking over others with bigger impact.
To get into how things work.
Yeah.
And getting the kinks of the whole
Yes.
project.
And part of it is also, I mean, the way we are actually working, right? So almost all of the production is actually being done by Invisible Walls, right? I mean, it is myself and Mikkel, and then a few also key people at Ghost Ship who meet with you guys and talk with you, right? But we are more in this.
I mean, basically,
direction-giving
I
role
take
and
whatever
control
I want to
play
and
together.
experiment
But,
a
therefore,
bit.
Yeah, I mean, like Mikkel says, it would be a crazy thing to just jump into it and do all these things, and weapon balancing is one of those things that I think like.
But I think also in that vein, there's a question here from NC over on YouTube. He asks, "Looks awesome. With what frequency do you plan to release seasons for GSG from now on?"
Oh, what a
Okay,
question.
so I think we have never made any announced, or maybe we have, but I mean not really set anything in stone. We are always just working one season at a time.
Yes, then
And
at
I
some
think
point,
that
Yeah.
is gonna be the same here. And I think
Yeah,
if let's say that it goes well with season 6 and we get some ideas for season 7, right? Then those ideas can be smaller or bigger, right? Or they can take longer or shorter time to actually execute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of uncertainty in actually saying anything here.
yeah,
But if I has to say anything, I think it cannot.
Yeah, it's
more than
basic-
half a year between
yeah. Considering that
basically we did with season 6.
Yeah.
I
I
usually
think that worked. I also don't think it can't be much less because
No.
it's actually right. I mean, if we continue, if
No, that's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
It can be much less than half
no,
a year.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
So every time when we do a new season, right? I mean, there's a period both up until we launch a season where we are doing marketing and we are bug fixing and finalizing and
tweaking
and voice recording and a lot of stuff needs to happen towards the end where we are not really producing so much, but we're just wrapping everything up.
Yes.
yeah,
Then
this
after launch, there's a long period as well where we are making sure that the game will be running on Xbox
and hot
Plus,
fixes.
PlayStation, and hot fixes, and so on. That is taking time away, right? So
yeah.
half a year is.
Considering that they first released on
I think
PC
just again,
before
to give context, right? I mean,
get
the idea
they
here
released
is
the
that we're trying to
consoles.
start DRG development alongside Rocore, right? So again, if like the plan is to do more seasons after this. At least,
So
at least the
Nicholas
7,
World
right?
over on YouTube here asks, "So is Invisible Walls now going to do the content for GSG while GSG focuses on Rocore?"
Yes, I think that is
That is literally the
that
idea.
is literally what is going on.
Okay, so
But
I mean,
very
in
close
collaboration,
collab-
right?
yeah.
So if it kind
So
of makes sense, it's
basically,
not like,
they're
okay,
collabing
there you
now.
go.
No.
Like you
Definitely
guys
not.
do.
No.
DRG is still very. I mean, for me personally, and I think for a lot of people on the team, and you as well, DRG is a very, very special game, and as such, we want to make sure that it.
Yeah, and I think also, I mean,
It's something
that
we're
ways,
proud
I
of.
think it for us, it has also been kind of scary to sort
Yeah,
of like let you get in and work on the project. But
I
but I
understand
think
that. Yeah.
I think a lot of that scare has gone away after we have seen what you guys have been producing.
I would also say
Yes.
that now we're talking about the two of us working together, but like we have channels with like 35 people between Invisible Walls and Ghost Ship, so like the entirety of Ghost Ship has been super helpful along the way, and
No, totally. Like
There's a
Felix, for
lot of,
example, has been helping a lot with art.
Yes,
right,
and also down to like you've been very nice in helping us with all programmers being available for questions on technical side of things, and that's and I think we will need that for a long time, right? Working closely together, no matter what happens. But it's been a blast so far.
and it has worked
Definitely.
out. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
it has.
I'm very excited for all of you to get your hands on it when the time comes.
All right, yeah, and the whole question here is not showing, so it's because it's a little bit longer one. But this one is from Bifunky over on YouTube. At some point, you guys mentioned deleting the whole season thing and just marking them as updates. Is that still going to be the case?
Okay.
When did we mention
I
that?
have never mentioned that. That's never going to happen.
I think that was an example of like the broken telephone game kind of thing like that. So we used to have updates. Then we switched to the season model.
Because
For a
it
very
didn't
good
work,
reason,
yeah.
because the update model didn't work for us the way we wanted to do. So no, this is totally still the plan, the way forward. I think it makes the most sense for DRG and for also the spread of the type of players that are playing DRG, right? For those that have thousands of hours in and those that are just coming in or have come in recently, the season model lets us create content that is relevant for absolutely everyone.
Yeah, and it generates content that if, say...
I mean,
say
let me
you
be
just
honest,
come
I
out
joined
with
DRG
one-
when it was in Season 3, so...
It wouldn't really give you much to play if you already played everything in Deep Rock Galactic. It would just be 1 out of 10 biomes, right?
Yeah,
Or 11 biomes.
Yeah.
And then you would go in, take a look, and then it would be done with that, right? So the whole season pass and the fact that you can actually play through the season pass and unlock all the content that is in there, encounter all the new season events, that is actually generating a lot of playtime. And that was what we didn't see when we were just doing updates.
No, exactly, right. And this way people can play, and this way they can play together, right? So because again, it is a co-op game. It's not a single-player game where it's like, oh, here you go, check it out, right? I mean, it's important for us to also keep this community going, so that people have people to play with.
All right, here's a question from Radial36 over on Twitch. I'm a little unsure about this mission. It does feel rather similar to Deep Scan. What are the differences, and what made you guys decide to do a mission over another piece of content?
It is very different from Deep Scan. So the similarity is of course that there is something in the ground that you have to expose. But Deep Scan is very much about you finding these invisible underground elements, and you are given a scanner to do so. Because you have a tool, the Deep Scan also has a maze-like structure. It's one of the few missions, or I think it's more or less the most complex, like kind of like actual structure where without the tool.
Yeah, Deep Scan's
really long time to find
Deep Scan's caves are very
Right,
mazy.
made here again, as I was comparing it
Very mazy
to earlier things like Mining Expedition. You're finding these by sight. You're looking for the golden glow and the golden pieces, and then coming to dig them out. And then, but yes, I mean, so again, yeah, there are similarities. Something comes down. There's a lot of things that come down in Deep Rock.
But I think a big difference, and there's something we said before, that we wanted to do a mission that was way more simple.
Exactly.
And Deep Scans have this structure where you need to scan 3 different rocks. When you have scanned all of them, you need to go to the elevator. You need to take the elevator down.
Yeah, have this
you
fight.
And then you need to leave, right? So it has like a structure that is, again, more designed.
Yes.
This doesn't. It's like you are told as dwarves, go down, collect 3 of these risen masks.
Yeah. Done.
Done. Yeah. I mean, then you go down, collect them, and you're done with the mission.
It's like, go down, collect 200 more kite. Done.
Yeah.
So that's the idea. So while, yes, it shares similarities in some of the actions that you are doing, it plays very different.
All right. Here's a question from Hollowed Origins over on Twitch. Is this new biome going to be implemented into Rogue Core upon early access launch?
So I don't think so. And I think that on Rogue Core, we are developing a lot of new things, right? And you're going to be working now on Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah. And it's going to be almost impossible for us to like keep everything in constant sync with each other. And I'm not sure we want that. That doesn't mean, though, that we couldn't see that biome at some point make a jump.
Yes.
And
there's a possibility, but it's very unlikely.
It could also make a jump into Deep Rock Galactic at some point.
Yeah.
But I think right now, as long as Rogue Core is in early access, we have our hands full of wrapping up that game and producing that game. And we also want to do a lot of new stuff in Rogue Core. So it is not like the first thing we're going to look at is like, can we lift more stuff from
No. Also, lifting stuff, again, at this point, it is not as easy to move things
No.
between the two anymore, right? Rogue Core is now running on a completely different engine version, and the two projects are separating. But again, like you said, right? I mean, there's stuff coming in that has already come in Rogue Core, right? It is working as a very good test bed for weapons and other equipment that we may at some point want to consider.
Yeah, and I think it is.
we'll see.
So I know there's another question, but I just want to elaborate a little bit
Yeah.
on this, because I actually think that I've seen some comments on Discord or
Yeah.
other places about why isn't Rogue Core just a DLC or
No, yeah.
for Deep Rock Galactic, and I just want to explain. I mean, originally we started working on Rogue Core as a DLC, and we very quickly realized that we couldn't make the game we wanted if we wanted to keep Deep Rock Galactic intact alongside Rogue Core. For once, we have a completely different damage system in game. We don't have any of the creatures that you are encountering in Deep Rock Galactic, besides the cave leads in Rogue Core. And it is just a very different game. And last but not least, you can say we're also developing Rogue Core in Unreal 5, where Deep Rock Galactic is in Unreal 4. So there's also like a gap there in easy crossovers between the two games.
No,
So,
but a lot of things under the hood have been changing and continue to change. Also, like a lot of networking stuff that we're doing, and we wouldn't have been able to do this if it was part of Deep Rock Galactic, right? I mean,
All right, guys. Last question
Fine,
for this
fine.
segment.
Sorry, we just.
This is from Trinity Toe over on Twitch. Couldn't help but notice the huge glyphid skull in the new biome. Will we learn more about the Dreadnought's final form?
Ooh, can't say.
I think time will tell.
Yeah.
Cut.
Sorry.
Management secret.
That was
Just
super
stick around
anticlimactic,
when
yeah.
in Deep Rock Galactic.
We can basically say it's a management secret.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
but not to tease you. You definitely won't find out anything about that in season 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Because management secret.
I guess we're out of time since Mark was like,
I
"Hey
think,
guys,
I
last
think we
question."
are. So I think we're gonna
Send
say
me
goodbye
off.
to you.
Yes, it
And
was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I guess we are already talking again tomorrow when
Yes, we
we're
have a
talking,
meeting,
talking
yeah,
about
yes,
how the
exactly.
season is going.
Yes.
No.
So yeah,
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
yeah,
I
it was a
will.
pleasure having you here.
Try to take this off.
Nice. I think maybe.
I think let's just do it like this, and then Mike and I will
Oh yeah.
move together.
Got it.
That was like fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy way of doing that. All right. So now we are moving into a segment where we will be talking about Rogue Core.
Yes. So of course, one of the things we're going to do is we are going to talk about Alpha 4, which we just very recently released. It has been a long time coming, and a lot of work went into it. And of course, we let quite a few more people in to try it out. But there's a limit to how many we can let in because we don't want to just flood it and get flooded with feedback and stuff like that. So of course, many of you probably haven't played it. So we also want to go through actually what is in it, talk
Give you
about it in
good-
detail.
Yeah, so you can actually see what has been added.
Yeah.
So I
Actually,
think
I've been
Alpha
seeing
3 was before
from
The summer vacation.
the summer vacation. Yeah, so it was back in June or something like that, right?
Late
June.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it
Chat,
also
Mark?
it has been a long time since we've been coming
Yes.
out with an alpha.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons for that is that we actually have been producing larger pieces for Alpha 4
Yes.
that has had taken more time to
Yeah.
come together, basically.
And also interconnected pieces, right?
Yeah.
Which kind of they needed to all fall into place before we could actually present them.
But anyways, before
Yeah.
we get ahead of ourselves, maybe
Yes.
we should just get into it.
Yeah.
So Mark, thank you. So one of the major things of Alpha 4 is the new class, Redcon.
The 5th class.
The 5th class, yeah. That's
a
a
four-player game.
kind of controversial, right? Coming from Deep Rock Galactic, where we only have 4 classes.
No, I think it was very important for us to get this class out, or to get a 5th class out.
Yeah, I've
This,
seen Fizzy
was
playing
one of
this
the really cool
on his
concepts, so
stream.
we moved on it. And that's because the plan in Rogue Core is to have more than 4 classes, even though it's a 4-player game. What a class is in Rogue Core is very different from what a class is in Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah. And I think that is in Deep Rock Galactic. I think we have the 4 classes, and they have a very delicate synergy and balance, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, they also are kind of complex because all of them come with their own set of guns and abilities, traversal tools, and so on. So that, and if you don't think about all the mods that are for the different guns and so on, it becomes a huge task to do a new class. In Rogue Core, it's a different story.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because in Rogue Core, I mean, if you think of Deep Rock Galactic as like these like big pieces that come together, these classes, right? In Rogue Core, we are playing more like with like, you can think of it as layers, right? So one of the layers is like the class that you choose, but then you also have the weapons that you get, right? And again, a class doesn't come with weapons. You have a layer where you get to choose weapons. There's a layer where you get to then have upgrades. So therefore, I mean, your class is kind of the kernel around which you begin to build this thing. But it unlike in DRG where it is like this set thing that you can modify. Here it's something that you build on.
Yeah, but let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
So we have the Redcon class.
Yes, new class. What does she do?
What does she do? Yeah.
So she has 3 kind of abilities and class skills. And by the way, all classes we've also been kind of expanding to what they can do. But we can go through the retcons first. So the first one, and I think maybe Mark, you can like play the thing. So it's this kind of this rewind functionality that she has. So she's able to kind of like save herself in a state and in place and time. And then kind of go out into this more consequence-free moment of gameplay where whatever happens to her during this time gets kind of reset when she comes back like that.
So I think the first thing you're going to experience when you use her is...
Yeah, so she's this is basically Tracer from Overwatch.
All your ammo, throw all your grenades, and then when you are back to the save point, you get all your ammo back, right?
Any damage you took, it's as if it never happened. So there's a lot going on there. Also in terms of like how it can connect to certain upgrades that we have. We have some, for example, normally builds that are focused around things happening if you get hit or if you come close to death or even if you die. They're kind of they're seen more as a insurance policy, right? When things go bad. But here we actually have a class where you can integrate that into an active and aggressive playstyle where you actually trigger her ability and then go in with the intention of taking damage, of perhaps eventually dying. And
I actually think, like when we were talking about what name should she have, right? I actually think one of the names that were coming up was expandable.
Yes.
Right, and that is because you can go in here and you can kill yourself. You can take a lot of damage, right?
Yes.
And then it's risk-free.
Yeah.
And actually, that is maybe the next ability, is that we have added something we call
the rage.
The rage, yeah.
Yes.
Which is that you have like a rage bar, and that fills up as you take damage. And then when it's full, you can activate it and go into like this double damage state. Again, you can go in risk-free and take damage while you are in this state.
Exactly, and build up rage, and then use it either, so again, like these kind of things, it makes this class, I think, quite fun to play and quite different to play from the others, right? Compared to a class like Slicer that does just it is also cool to play, but it is a very different mentality.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a tricky class to play, I think, because turning on your ability at the wrong time has a higher cost than for some of the other classes, right? But it kind of it is what it is, and it's quite a lot of fun. And then she has one more, right? The third skill, which is what was it called?
Contingency plan.
Yes.
So we have we've been toying around with like I guess one of the more popular perks in Deep Rock Galactic is Iron Will.
Yes.
And we have been figuring out if Iron Will or that kind of game could sort of like have a place in Rogue Core.
Yeah.
And then we have a contingency plan on
Wait.
Iron Will. Or that
Hold
kind
on.
of game could sort of like have a place in Rogue Core.
Yeah.
And
Oh my goodness. She has lead time. 1337. Guys, look at this. 1337. So she's elite.
then we
Oh
have
my
a
goodness.
contingency plan on Redcon.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Basically, what it is that one time during a run, Redcon, or when the whole team goes down, then Redcon is revived.
Yeah. So it's before a mission, like when there is no other way out, right? I mean, there may be future classes that also have other things or that can happen upon this fail scenario. But when instead of putting up the mission failed screen, instead Redcon's device kicks in one last time, bringing her back to a previous state. It's not actually a previous state, right? I mean, this one we're going to choose how much. Right now it's full health, full armor. That you come back in. We maybe also need to add some ammo as well, just to make sure that you actually have a fighting chance to save the day once per mission.
Yeah. So that's her 3.
Yeah, that's Redcon. And of course, you can see also there's bio booster decks.
Yeah, they also got a rework, right?
For some of them, or for a lot of them, got reworked. Of course, I mean, each class comes with their own, and you can kind of see here, right? So right now in Rogue Core, what a class is a collection of these skills and abilities and bio booster decks.
And so maybe we should just say, I mean, if you don't know what we refer to when we talk about bio boosters, in every stage in a run of Rogue Core, you will encounter these bio booster stations. And when you have hacked them open, you get an A-B choice to enhance yourself. And that A-B choice is drawn from the booster decks.
Yes.
So what you see here is 2 decks of ability upgrades you can get in the booster decks.
And each deck has a theme, right? So they are connected to the class, but they are also not hard designed into the class. And that is because the plan is that these decks, when you play with the class enough, you level them up, and whether this is at max level or not, we're not sure yet. But the idea is that you then open up that class to being able to swap decks. So you can then use that class's decks in other places, and that class can then take in other decks.
And that will suddenly open up for a lot of different build options.
But it's complex, so that's why we want to keep it in a place where a player first has to learn the class as it is intended before they start breaking it and doing crazy stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of how these are set up. And actually, one of the existing classes that got a new one is the Falconer. She got like she used to have 2 decks, but now she got the Storm deck. So we've kind of actually she got like she used to have 2 decks, but now she got the Storm deck. So we've kind of actually pivoted her towards this like electrical.
Yeah.
She already had a bit of that before, but now she actually has a deck that then so she can synergize with her Falcon and the ability there. And again, the idea is that then maybe you could take your spotter and give that deck to your spotter. So now your spotter has an electricity-based deck.
Yeah, and I think also with the other classes besides Redcon, they also got extra abilities.
Yes.
Or extra skills, and I think we can take a look at Falconer and what she's been getting.
Yes.
So she has her default attack where she can set off the Falcon, and then the Falcon will electrocute enemies.
Yeah, and do damage, right?
See it here in the video that's running. And then we added another very cool ability, which is when a teammate falls down, goes down, you can remotely have your Falcon revive that player. That's what you see here.
Yes, and that one is running on its own separate cooldown. So, I mean, we are being flexible with how different classes get these things, right? But some things are running on like an ability charge bar, and some things are running on their own cooldowns or on like Redcon's contingency plan. That's a one-off, right?
Yeah.
So we gave ourselves free rein.
You can say, I mean, the fact that they now have 3 different things that they can do allows us to make them highly different.
Yeah.
The last thing she has is a Thunder Rod, which is the ability to throw down a rod that will generate the zone that when other players are inside, they deal electric damage.
Yeah.
So it's a way for her to buff the team.
Exactly, and to again bring electricity and allow others to bring electricity into play, which of course then can synergize with her Storm deck.
Yeah. All right. So actually, besides Redcon, I mean, of course, and updating all the classes, right?
Yeah.
We've also been working on the mission map, and that is really actually what has been taking a lot of time.
Yes, because the mission map is a big thing. I mean, so
the mission map, is at core like the structure of the game you're going to play when you play Rogue Core. And
mission map is big.
gives context to what you do, right? And so far in the production, we have been very much focused on on producing like a run. You go into this run, you work your way through it, you upgrade as you go, right? And then that's it when you're done, right?
Yeah.
But adding a structure to how you actually are playing the game for multiple runs and multiple hours of playtime, right?
Yes.
That has been lagging, and that is coming now with our update to the mission map.
Yeah.
And maybe you can go through it.
Yes. So it looks like this. So one of the things is that we flirted with the idea of doing a 3D map, and then we kind of jumped into it, and then
Come again?
we flirted with the idea of doing a 3D map, and then we kind of jumped into it, and then I'm very happy that we did, but Jacek, the art director, he had quite a work cut out for him to figure out, because there was a lot of figuring out of how we can make this navigable but also look cool, you know, not turn it into a colored beach ball kind of thing.
There's also like a very tricky thing. What you see here is in the video, you can see on the right corner, there's something called depth level, right?
Yes.
And we're actually trying to have you go in closer to the core of the planet
deeper and deeper.
as you go deeper and deeper and deeper, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
And the way you do that, right? So you can see, right, you have the different facilities. Some of them are locked. The depths also don't start all unlocked, right? You begin on depth 1, and on the left side, you can see there's something called Intel tasks. And this is kind of the way you progress through the game. This is how you unlock new content in the game. And it is running kind of hand in hand with the enhancement system. So this is where you unlock more game, more difficult content, right? The deeper you go, the harder it gets. You unlock more complex structures, all that stuff, as well as unlocking things like security clearances for yourself that allow you to either activate certain machines, also like defenses. Like, so some of these things make things harder. Some of them, again, empower you to then overcome these difficulties. And so what you're doing is Omega is giving you these tasks to collect intel. You have to maybe reclaim a facility or collect security cameras from facilities in different areas. And as you do that, you earn intel points, which you then use to unlock and progress this further down, getting closer to the core until...
Unlocking more tasks, unlocking more depth level, getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
So this is not, what you see here is not going to be the end of what we're doing with the structure, but this is giving us all the fundamental levers to generate a flow for Rogue Core.
Yes.
Exactly. And it is, I mean, something like this we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, right? But I mean, the balance of it, and it's just the first iteration of our mission map here.
Yeah. And one of the things also that I just want to mention that we're trying to do here is that instead of having kind of like this discrete difficulty selection like we have in Deep Rock Galactic, right? Here you're passing through this, you're unlocking more difficult content, you are going through it, you can... and so the idea is that also like players, depending on their ability, their familiarity with Rogue Core or even with Deep Rock Galactic, right? Because there are similar mechanics and ways of navigating. Somebody who has never played Deep Rock who comes to Rogue Core is not only going to have to learn all the rules of Rogue Core, but also learn how to actually navigate a cave in our cave generation system.
There's a lot to take in.
There's a lot to take in. So the idea is that depending on your ability, you will progress through this intel line faster or slower. So if you're doing well, you are unlocking harder content quickly. If you are struggling, you are going slower, and therefore the enhancement system is actually going faster, and you are building up power to help you overcome these things.
Yep.
So it's sort of like power curves going up and down.
Yes, exactly.
Then another thing in season Alpha 4, in Alpha 4 is that
Season 4
we've been adding a lot of new guns
of Rogue Core. Imagine.
It's also very exciting. Yes. Coming from Deep Rock Galactic, where making new guns is a lot of work, it is way easier for us to actually throw in new guns into the mix. I think we have, I don't know, almost 10 new guns right now.
I think we counted 9.
9.
We have 9.
That's also almost 10.
That is correct. That's true.
And I think that is just super cool to experience, and they play different. Here you see
the battle rifle. It needs a better name, I think.
Yeah.
But again, this is a hard-hitting full auto rifle, so it is sitting in this kind of place between the M1000 and the GK2-ish, kind of, sort of.
A lot of
okay, so M1000 and assault rifle.
And again, just to kind of just to give context, it's not again, right, like we were talking before about how complex a class is in DRG, right? In the same way, weapons are also complex in DRG. Whereas in Rogue Core, because we're doing the Slayer system, right? So when we're doing upgrades, those upgrades are not for a specific gun. We are able to simply add a new gun to the gun layer, and it will interact with the other layers. And so, which is why we've been able to do this, right? So this is the Decker SMG. And it is like a high rate of fire, medium range.
Submachine gun.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of an SMG. Really fun to play. You can even do like a burst for longer distance, but it doesn't have the stability, for example, of like the GK2, where you could actually engage at medium to long range. Consistently.
Then we have what's it called?
MP2.
Micro mac and
Mac and cheese. No,
No,
not
no.
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
MP2.
Yeah.
And I love the way this gun looks. I think Pelik did an amazing job with it. Not that the other guns don't look very cool too. They all do. But this one with that kind of top-loading magazine. And the reason it ended up with this kind of magazine is because the design for it that Tim made had a huge magazine. Right? That was kind of the point. And so we wanted the magazine to literally be more or less like have the structure of the gun. And it is very high.
Okay, so
fairly inaccurate. There's a lot of spread, a lot of jumping. But if you can burst at medium range, but it is very much a close range weapon.
okay,
but
so
very, very good DPS and pretty good sustain.
SMG with very unstable.
Yeah. So
then we also have new equipment. And,
exactly.
The one we see here is what's called like a disposable sentry.
Yeah. So it's something that you
Storage.
get to throw down. Unlike you can't pick it up again.
No.
You have more than one of them. You get more as you resupply. You pop them down, and then they shoot all targets in the area until they run out of ammo, kind of alien style.
Yeah.
And I think this is one we have another piece of gear as well. But the whole thing is that it's not just guns that kind of because of the way we are approaching Rogue Core. It's also equipment that we are able to experiment with easily, bring in one piece at a time. Like this, right? So these are like an offensive piece, and then there's also another one. I think, Mark, if you can hop over to it.
Yeah. So this is a traversal tool.
Yeah, we're also doing
and we've been experimenting with, and it is you throw down this field, and when you go into that, it can lift you up.
Yeah. So it's like an anti-gravity field, right?
Yeah.
You can use it both to come down, it slows you down, or if you jump, right, then you give yourself a.
I actually think it's pretty nice. I mean, we talked at one point about doing sort of like jump pads.
Yeah.
But I think this is actually working better because it's also taking you down, and
I think it's doing different things. And again, I think this is I'm really excited about the fact that we can do this stuff in Rogue Core, that we can experiment with it and put these in, because I mean, if we make jump pads that are also fun to play with, nothing stops us from also putting in jump pads, right? I mean, again,
jump pad will kill the players, right? They would jump falling down and taking fall damage.
I mean, depends how we do it, right? There could be fancy sci-fi jump pads that put you into a little bubble.
Yeah, that jump
bounce around. But
yeah, I think this
freedom, this ability to experiment and to play with new things and to bring them in one at a time, right? And they just kind of slot into this layer system instead of having to do them in like pairs of 4 and consider what they replace. It's
balance
super
them against.
yeah, so basically
You don't have to do that.
jump pads, but
right? I mean, obviously we need to make sure
without full damage, I guess.
somewhat comparably useful, right?
Yeah, not one beats them all or something.
No,
like
no,
that.
no, exactly. But
Like
but
the grapple hook, the grappling hook.
yeah, exactly. But it's very different and it's super cool. So that's why we're very excited to share this stuff with you. All right.
All right, but I think that was our walkthrough of what was new
Yes.
in Alpha 4. So now we'll just run through our roadmap.
Yes.
I think you will find it on our Steam page.
Can I confirm? Is the roadmap already on the Steam page? Not yet.
Not yet, but it will be later,
Later.
after this
Yeah.
on the horizon. So, but right now we are here in Q4 and we are doing playtesting. We are working towards Alpha 5 that we hope will be ready before Christmas.
Yeah, that's the idea. We've gotten a lot of feedback from Alpha 4, and there's also things that we already had in the motion.
making.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be really, really cool if we could get an Alpha 5 out before the winter holidays, when, of course, a lot of people in the office go. And so stay tuned to hear more about that.
Yeah. Then in 2026, well, we'll continue with development in
Yes.
Q1, and we will hopefully get closer to wrapping up the game. And
Definitely will, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, so we need time. We need time not only to, because now we're kind of coming to the end of having to create systems. There are a few more systems we're still working on, and hopefully most, if not all of them, will come in Alpha 5. Maybe not. It depends,
maybe
right?
not all
We
of
can't
them,
promise.
I think, but no.
But the idea is that once we kind of have that done, then we are also switching gears into this thing that we have, like, a bare kind of selection of content that is needed in the game as well, right? So
Yeah, and we wanna start producing that. We have a lot of ideas for Rogue Core, right? And a lot of things will come in after we are going into early access, right?
As well, yeah.
Just like it did with Deep Rock Galactic. But of course we want the foundation of Rogue Core ready before we go into early access.
I think it's
right?
really important that it's there.
So we have all the building blocks in place. And then we're looking at an early access on Steam in Q2.
And I think just
and of course, if you are new to the stream now, Season 6 for Deep Rock Galactic is coming in Q1 as well.
Yeah, we're working together on that with the Invisible Walls. It's really cool.
Yeah. So I think we should take some questions for Rogue Core.
Yeah, I think.
And Mark, do you have any?
First one here is from Google Messages over on Twitch. He asks, does each dwarf in Rogue Core have a different voice actor?
No. One of the new things is that we have introduced female dwarves.
Yes.
And the way we approach the classes is that we're deciding how a class is and what gender a class has. So right now we have
Spotter is male, Falconer is female,
Guardian is male.
Redcon is female, and
Slice is male.
Yeah. So.
And we have 2 voice actors, and we're doing something similar to what we did in Deep Rock Galactic. We have a male voice actor and a female voice actor.
Yep.
Exactly, and then
so basically
modifying the way the lines are
the voice.
Out.
Modifying the voices.
Yeah. So basically,
there are some lines that are class specific, and those also tend to create the character.
Yes,
right?
it's just like they are in D&D.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Next question from Braden over on YouTube. Will there be seasons in Rogue Core? If so, will the rivals and or rockpox make an appearance?
That's a good question. I think it is. No, we have no way of answering. I think we are focusing right now on just making the best game out of Rogue Core, and then I think if we use Deep Rock Galactic as an example, right? I mean, we didn't start producing Deep Rock Galactic with a plan that we wanted to do seasons for Deep Rock Galactic.
No, not at
that was an idea that came after we actually had gone 1.0 with Deep Rock Galactic. So in order to actually sustain production for Deep Rock Galactic, I think it will be something similar here. This is something that we will maybe bring to Rogue Core when we see it makes sense.
I also just want to say the way we did the performance pass, the season system for Deep Rock Galactic is made for Deep Rock Galactic, right? I mean, we very much looked at how are people playing this game and how what makes sense. I think
we would have to make something different for Rogue Core.
Exactly.
I mean, if we want to go that.
It would be bespoke.
Yeah.
Next question from the Invisible over on YouTube. Will there be more key waves between now and Alpha 5?
No, there will be a new wave with Alpha 5, but now Alpha 4 has been out, and you can play, but the thing is
if you have a key.
If you have a key.
I think that's the
but
question.
now we're working towards Alpha 5. We've had given access to enough people. We've gotten a lot of feedback. We still haven't even gotten through all the feedback that we got. And that's, I think, again, the thing to keep in mind, right? I mean, when we let people in and then they play and they give feedback, I mean, we need to actually read it, right? I mean, it's not just for, while I totally understand that people want to try it and they want to look at it. Right now, really, we are using this alpha for people to help us develop Rogue Core into the best game that it can possibly be.
Yeah, and I think it is like we can also see that, I mean, people who, of course, there are some of our fans who has gotten access that are playing it constantly, right?
Yeah.
But the game is not ready for that yet, right?
No.
So you go in, you play, I don't know, between 1 and 5 hours or 10 hours, and then you're basically done, right? And that means that it is there needs to be enough for you to come back. Otherwise, you sort of have been used as a tester, you can say. And that's why we are releasing keys when we release a new alpha. That is to ensure that we actually get fresh eyes and hands on the game and get fresh feedback from you guys who got access. So yeah.
Then we've got a question from Saint RW over on YouTube. Do you release the Rogue Core soundtrack album when it goes into early access?
Yes.
Yay!
We are mimicking what we did in Deep Rock Galactic. We will launch the
Yay!
sell it alongside the game.
And
of course do bundles and so on.
And that,
Oh my
that's-
goodness,
that's one of the
what a PFP.
I think you and Sophus and
Yeah.
did a good job.
Thank you.
I would like to
got a
add
question
some
from
Rogue Core
Arne
soundtrack
over on
to
YouTube.
my
We got a
DRG
lot
playlist.
we got a lot of new species in Rogue Core. Do you plan to introduce more enemies or new species in the future?
100%.
Definitely.
What you're seeing right now, so the reason we actually stopped creating new enemies is because what we have here is what we see as the bare minimum. Enough so that people can actually play and we can focus on other systems. But this is not, I mean, I think enemy variety is one of the places where you could get a lot of different feel for the various facilities that you do and the runs that you go through. So 100% we're going to be adding more enemies to Rogue Core in the future.
We've got a question from Thiago over on YouTube. Will there be something similar to overclocks for the new weapons?
Well, given the nature of Rogue Core, I'm going to say no, because so basically when you find a gun in Rogue Core and you play with it, right, you are leveling up that gun in that specific run.
Yeah.
And some of the things you actually apply to the gun, it's not directly comparable to overclocks, but some of them are quite powerful, the things that the upgrades you can get to the guns, right? And that is also something we're probably going to expand on later on.
Definitely. We're definitely going to expand it.
So I don't know. Actually, maybe it's a yes then, but I don't know. But it's not fair to call it overclocks.
No, exactly. I think that's the thing.
That's,
not as you know them from Deep Rock Galactic. I think the overclocks in Deep Rock Galactic, again, they do a specific thing, which is that you have we have a small set of weapons, but each weapon is highly customizable, and then the overclock lets you drastically change a weapon. So we don't have 2 assault rifles. We just have the GK2,
exactly.
and then the overclocks turn it into various types of assault rifles. In Rogue Core, because again we have all these upgrade systems working together. I mean, what an overclock might do in DRG, you kind of do in Rogue Core with a combination of different upgrades.
Yeah, and I think there's also like, I mean, going back to why it's easier for us to add a lot of guns.
Yeah,
is because we cover a lot of ground with like the single Warthog shotgun in Deep Rock Galactic, because then it has all the mods and you can modify it to your liking and you can get overclocks for it, right? And then it suddenly is actually multiple kinds of shotguns.
Yes. We don't need to do that in
we don't need to do that in Rogue Core. There we can just make more guns.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is from Meaning Fuelless over on YouTube. Will the game have noticeably higher system requirements? I ask since Unreal Engine 5 had a pure reputation performance-wise compared to Unreal Engine 4.
I think the answer is yes. It is Deep Rock Galactic. I mean, we've been working on Deep Rock Galactic for almost 10 years, and we have jumped from Unreal 4 now
Oh my
to
goodness.
5. So
The
also
edge is
to, like,
turning 10 soon.
push the game, like make it more.
Even though it's it's 7.
I mean, yes, it will demand higher specs.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, and we've also been adding a lot of stuff to it, right? I mean, again.
But it's also like, I mean, I think one of the beautiful thing about Deep Rock Galactic is also that it can run on a fairly old machine, right?
Yes. I mean, just like I know, like it's not like Rogue Core is gonna suddenly demand crazy stuff, but I think if you think of Deep Rock Galactic and you think of literally the lowest end machine that can run Deep Rock Galactic, I think it's pretty much said that that machine is not going to be able to run Rogue Core.
No.
But how far from that we get, that depends. I mean, we don't know yet, right? We're not done optimizing. Of course, we want to allow as many people with the various hardware to play as possible. But we also need to make sure that we're able to make the game that we want to make and have it look the way, right? I mean, there's some things we just can't take away. So,
all right. Next question here is from Subnautica7 over on YouTube. What improvements can we expect in playtest 5?
We can talk about some things we're working on right now, just to give an idea, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So one of the things that we're looking into is, the workbenches. If you have played or have seen people play, there are workbenches inside the facilities where you can upgrade your guns. You can also find new guns or build new guns in them. And we are now looking also at adding the ability for you to upgrade your gauntlet, kind of like your class ability, maybe also your class skills we're going to see. So adding that to the system, right? So then kind of you have this choice between, do I want to make my current gun stronger? Do I want a new gun that has been rolled for me, right? Or do I want to instead empower my ability?
So that's one thing. I think. What else are we looking at? It's not. I mean, we are working on multiple things. If they or not, they come into Alpha 5. I mean,
that depends on the state
that depends on the state of them, right? Because some of the things that we're working on can be more or less broken, and then we'll have to pull them before we actually can release a new update.
Sure. But we are exploring, I mean, again, without promises, right? We're exploring new boss fights.
New boss fight. But again, ability and, I mean...
Yeah. So we don't want to promise, we're not ready to say this is what's coming in Alpha 5. In fact, we've never really done that, and we have no intention to do that, right? No. When we do alphas, new alphas, it's when we have something that we are ready to get feedback on. Like literally, right? We're like, okay, cool. Yeah. We really want to see how the players feel about this, how they play through this, like what happens.
And how they respond,
Yeah. So.
All right, next question here is from TBG over on YouTube. What's the estimated price of Rogue Core? Similar to GRG's early access release, then higher at launch? Question mark.
We haven't decided yet on this, but I think we are gonna do something similar to that.
Yeah. I think as for the price, I mean, reasonable.
We are.
Yeah.
We are in this space where Deep Rock Galactic is and where other co-op shooters are. So yeah.
All right. We'll take a couple more questions. Here's one from Fremico. He asks, will there be any permanent upgrades to unlock besides mission types and cosmetics? Will you be working towards any objectives across several runs?
Yes, you will. I mean, working towards several objectives is like working your way through the intel. And the intel is not just unlocking new depth levels and new things for you to explore. It is actually also unlocking more, you can say, variety. For example, we have this in-between stages. You can you get to choose between two risk vectors, which is basically consisting of a bad thing, like more or enemies of a certain type, or faster enemies, or something like that. And then there's also a good thing that will empower you. And one of the things you can unlock is that you, instead of have to pick between two, you can get to pick between 3 of these. And again, that will give you a little bit more control over how you are building your, how you're making your build.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the key things to a rogue-like game, is not like specifically enhancing or increasing your power level, but increasing your control over how you can make your build.
Yes.
So you can make more precise builds.
Yes. On top of that, there is like meta progression.
We have meta progression within the enhancement system.
Exactly. To make yourself stronger.
Again, right now the system in in Rogue Core is that you get to unlock enhancements, and then you can equip 8 of these enhancements. You can unlock a lot of different enhancements.
Yeah.
And again, that is sort of like tending the classes to your liking or to your play style.
Right. Next question here is from Night Elf Bane over on Twitch. Have you given any more thought to late joining?
I think, yes, I wish there was like a very easy way for us to do late joining. There isn't. I think it's going to be difficult for us to do late joining, but I think there is maybe space for us to let people join in, for example, in the first stage, but then they can't join in after that. It is very complicated, I think.
It is. I think so. Right now, I mean, in terms of focus, right, we're not focusing on that at all. Right now, our focus is actually rejoining, and that is a very, very important system for Rogue Core. Even I would say more so than in Deep Rock Galactic, because we don't have late joining, right? So therefore, it's very important that we're able to keep the team together.
Yeah, if you crash out or something like that, you should be able to rejoin your team. And also, it takes longer, right? A run is between 45 and 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Exactly.
And it potentially could be way longer, right? And then if you crash out, it would be kind of a pity.
Yes.
So you need to be able to rejoin.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Aaron Eternal. He asks, is there any gameplay stuff being planned for the Ramrod? Currently, in the closed alpha, it's huge, way bigger than the space rig.
Yes, it is very big right now, and I think we're also just playing a little bit around with that. But of course, this is the Ramrod is your hub, just like the space rig is your hub in Deep Rock Galactic, and we want you to have fun there and have it as a place that you can also hang out a little bit.
Yes, but we're also trying to theme it differently, right?
We're trying to theme it differently than in Deep Rock Galactic. We're theming it towards the Reclaimers that are this like more military elite unit of dwarves.
Yeah.
All right, and let's say final question here from Funky, who asks, will we ever see the big boy Rafkin Rammer again, or was it scrapped?
You are in for a surprise.
Yes.
It will make its way back.
Yes.
That was it for the Q&A.
Well, thank you all for all the nice questions.
Yes, and for hanging out with us for. I mean, it's been a while. I think it's been a long time we've been talking now.
Yeah, it's almost 1.5 hours. But before we wrap up, I just wanna note that Deep Rock Galactic Survivor came out on mobile yesterday. On
yep,
Android,
as I said.
And I think actually
you gotta start playing it, or
I think actually I have it on my phone.
No, but it's out, and you can try it for free. But it is a game that you have to purchase.
Yeah,
it's free to try. You can try 2 missions and play as a scout, and then you can make up your mind. And of course, you're gonna make up your mind and go buy it.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. You cannot see it.
They probably can't see anything.
But in a minute, I'll be playing it.
But it's there.
No, but and then just to wrap up what we have been talking about here today.
Yes.
We are postponing Rogue Core until Q2 2026.
Yes.
It will go into early access there.
Yeah, so that's spring next year.
Yes. And then we have announced that Season 6 for Deep Rock Galactic will come in Q1.
That's winter, after the holidays.
Winter, that's very soon. And we are making that in collaboration with our friends at Invisible Walls.
Yeah, they live, they work a little bit that way.
Yeah.
More for them. I mean, again, for information, remember you can go to the Steam page for Rogue Core. If you haven't signed up for the alpha, you're very welcome to do so. It does not guarantee you access, but it puts you into the lottery. And access is given purely randomly through the lottery.
I hope I will get the access at least soon.
Quite a large Discord, but yeah.
Yeah, and also a subreddit for this stuff. And again, of course, also DRG stuff that's going to be happening.
Yeah, and you can follow us on Instagram or not Instagram, but we're on X and
I don't know. Mark, where are we?
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitch. We even have a Blue Sky. Lots of.
Holy shit! They have Blue Sky.
So So
our Blue Sky chat.
No, and also, I mean, if you want to see more, as we're working on Rogue Core, there are streams that Jakob and Aaron and Mark and all these cool kids here doing it. Yeah.
You mean Jacob?
I mean you.
Yeah. So, and they are probably also spoiling stuff that we're working on.
Yeah.
Without me and Mike knowing. But so every week we are streaming as well.
Yes.
And you can join us there.
Definitely.
All right. But everyone, have a lovely evening. And thanks for joining in. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks so much.
And see you in the mines.
Yeah.
Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone. Okay, chat. So that was on the horizon. Yeah, lots of things has been basically talked about. Basically, the most important highlights are probably of the Rocco delay, of Rocco delay, season 6, and other shit. Yeah, considering that this was basically streamed in live, I figured it was basically expected they have to basically improvise at some point. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I am super happy that devs are cool. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is probably do I want to do another watch. This time it's gonna last 13 minutes and it's gonna be of Twitch compilation that Marshall made. So yeah, if you don't know it, Derps is currently taking a breather. So Marshall is taking the place. And let's see what he made. And if you don't know it, my clips are also there. So yay! We're gonna do more watching. Okay, so here it is.
If you want to know more, you should ask her about it. What kind of noises do you hear? Like, apple noises. Apple noises!
Apple noises.
What do apples sound like?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Why?
Alarm clock went off.
Fuck. Start the engine, start the engine, start the engine, start the engine, start the engine. Listen, girl.
Oh my goodness.
Try it again.
That's me. Musharraf! Musharraf! Musharraf!
I think this is the first time I've found this during
Unnecessary
translated.
awakening. This is our urban approach. We're fucked.
You know, basically, considering that this game, not or vanilla game is almost swear-free, hearing basically fucks or any vulgar words burst me into laughter, basically. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh.
Whoop.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just died. Yeah, good work.
Yeah, I wanna avoid the fluffy snow. The fluffy snow in this game is not fun. Is that a mob?
Oh fuck, it is. Oh fuck. Fuck.
Another one?
Too late. Why are there so many creepers? Why are there so many creepers?
R.
RRR.
If I'm with Z, what
Did you just went into the barrel? What just happened? Yep.
If I'm with Z, what side quest am I part of?
No. By the way, nobody thought that I'd literally just slide it into exploding barrels, okay? Good.
Good job. I saw it.
I did it again!
Good job.
You didn't. Yeah, don't worry. You didn't slide into a barrel, but just into a Windows update.
This is technically the hardest star in the game. Don't tell me I get this first fucking try. I got it first try.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Good job.
5. It's amazing. What the fuck happened to my legs? What? Did you see? Wait, how did I do that?
Her legs
That's
got.
what happens after 5 push-ups, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I need to go back on doing sportsman.
Huh? But I will. But are you kidding me?
Good job.
Thank you for the boop.
Move the horn.
There. That's the spot.
Oh my
Still
goodness.
horny, yeah. I think,
Wow.
funnily enough, I mean, it is Friday, so horn's out on Friday, but I think I actually have it set on this model to save its previous state. So I keep it that way.
Oh no, no, what the fuck, where am I? Help.
I'm getting a lot of broken textures.
Do you see the void here?
What, this void?
Uh-oh.
There, got him. Hold on. Watch.
Hey, it's me.
I have my special. There we go.
Wipe
out! You won.
Wipe out!
That worked out great.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Sweet.
3 gold.
3 gold.
Oh,
like,
Sweet.
That was so stupid. It was great.
Number 1 popular target.
One of these doors are gonna open, and they're gonna look so stupid when I find the right one. This is why I hate ads. I missed the ad. We're just with the cowboy ad. No. One of these doors is. I told you it was the. I don't think we want to go in there.
There's nothing here! Oh no!
Yeah, I genuinely thought there's.
But there's nothing here! Oh
Yeah,
no!
literally nothing here.
There's a wonderful game. I usually check it. Yeah, but there's nothing here.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the auto minimap.
Achievement to unlock satchel. If you're ever feeling tired, let me know. I'd be happy to explore in your place sometimes. I'd rather be facing mortal danger than eating Sam's cooking anyway. Damn. Okay, that was...
Okay.
That was so free. That was like... Holy heck.
Oh boy.
Okay, he's just sleeping. running around. The baby is jumping on him.
Oh wow.
Gaga, father, I yearn to run.
Now, little Luna. Give your father a break. He's been running around all day.
It's on him. He's parallel of me right now. Some sort of bomber by the looks of it. Oh, no, we're just gonna CTD. I love this game so much. Look at that shot. Look at that sight picture. I was right on the
Yay.
money. War Thunder decided, no, we are crashing to Deskmon. So irritating. Super irritating.
Congrats.
I'm very upset. Thank you, War Thunder.
I'm afraid of roller coasters, but I love learning about ride mechanics. Oh my god. I
What?
love learning about ride mechanics. Oh my god. I
Ride
will
mechanics?
sit there and like fucking nut. Whoa! I screwed up my screen again. If someone sits there and tells me how a roller coaster ride works.
How are you, Danny?
Oh my goodness, 2 fake aces.
I'm trying to rest. I've been busy today.
Nice.
Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Talk to these people! What the hell?
What happened?
I'm outside. Okay, I'm going back to feeding the cat now. Hi, guys.
Okay, goodbye.
Back from cats.
That's what happened. I got it shining a different way.
Does this thing really do not have a checkpoint? Or is it up here?
Oh.
Door.
Door.
Does not have a checkpoint.
Don't die.
Good job.
Die.
What's going on here?
Oh, we gotta kill each other now.
Oh shit, okay. Oh yes.
No, I want this. Mine. No, I want it.
Yes. Yes.
Can I blow this up? It's explosive.
Yes. Oh, he's got guns. Yes. 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 Ah. Yes, sir. Give me that crown. Hell yeah, give me it. Yes, sir.
Yay, congrats, you're king of the losers.
I'm still king. I'm still king.
Gotta wait for them.
Hi, Mike there.
Also, I found. Oh shit!
You should have seen it from inside the cap here.
Yes, I found the hell.
Oh, oh, whoa! Whoa!
There you go. Pin down.
I guess this is a different kind of sitting on my face.
Okay.
I'm out of here. See ya, guys.
Okay. Hey, 69% savings. That's a win. Nice.
Here we go.
You hear me? Hey, asshole! Hello? Hey, asshole! What have you done with Apple Bloom, you sick fuck? That's not an answer. Can any of your other monster friends see or hear me? Am I invincible? They can't hear me. I can do whatever I want. I could hit you with a bat, but that would probably get your attention, so I'm not going to. Is it because I'm behind you? Could you just not see what's behind you?
Now,
Famous
I don't
last
know what
words.
happens if I throw this knife? I'm going to assume that it will explode because it does say explosive knife. And there is a bunch of zombies outside, so I kind of want to see what happens if I throw it. and I've gotta get some medicine anyways, which is right there. Medicine. Yes. Although the weird thing is, I had already gotten the medicine, so I don't. Whoa. Ooh.
Well done. Alrighty. So chat. That was Twitch Trot compilation. It was short, but yeah, I hope you still had fun. So okay, quiet please. Yes. Yes, the evil version of louder please is called quiet please. Quieter please. Quieter please. Oh my goodness. So chat, that was it. That was for tonight's stream. Yeah, like I said, it was short. If you take 2 hours as short, but I still hope you enjoyed the stream anyway, so yeah. We watched the On the Horizon stream, and then we did the watch of compilation. So let's see who is online. And before I do that, let me just play some song. So yeah. Gonna prepare the raid message. Okay, so Oswin is probably live. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. So, how about the free raid Fury? He is playing Minecraft for the first time. And yeah. We should give some love to him. And as we raid, we're gonna do... Okay, so he has like 2 hours. And yeah. Of stream remaining, as according to the timer. Have a good one, AC. Will do. I'll be back tomorrow with... We'll see what I do, but also on Sunday I'm gonna play Deep Rock with Phoenix. I'm gonna teach them more how to rock and stone. So I hope we're gonna have fun. So don't miss that stream on Sunday. And don't miss the stream tomorrow as well. So we'll see what I'm gonna do, but I will let you know on my Discord or anything. So, and speaking of which, you can follow me on variety of socials like my Blue Sky. Apparently you can now follow Ghost Ship on Blue Sky now, so I take this. I can now learn more about it on that platform. And also you can join my Discord server. And finally, since I'm doing commissions and have coffee, you can donate me over there. So yeah, it'll be worth it. So we're raiding Fury Pop. He's playing Minecraft. Apparently this is his first Minecraft stream. So yeah. And yeah. Thank you all for coming, and oh, raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Okay, so I guess we're gonna find another target. Apparently, I cannot raid because reasons. I don't know why. Oh no. I guess it's because I one viewer only. I don't get it. I'm not... Okay, maybe we can raid Oswin. He's doing the thing. Okay, so he's reading the fanfic. Okay, so Oswinen. Okay, chat. Here we go, chat. And okay, so thank you all for coming, and I'll see you. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna try something again, just in case. Let's try again, raiding Fury again, unless it's not possible. Okay, so I guess raids are disabled for Fury. Okay, so yeah. So thank you all for coming. Stay safe, stay awesome. Lots of love to you. See you tomorrow and on Sunday. Have a good day or night. And I see you next time. Good night.